Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. Today, I'm going to be practicing more. I'm going to try to do more with the Longsword because I really don't know how to properly do the counters. They don't feel that required. And I would say they are... It has not felt bad to not use them properly so far, because it's just been very effective attacking, which I think is nice. I should go for that, get the gauge. I'm too slow. I don't have quick sheath, which I keep thinking to myself I really should try to get to work with. That was not correct timing. Or it's not even targeting me. Always weird. Yeah, it's kind of been... Like, I just really don't know the timing. I think that is the timing there, but I'm not confident in knowing precisely where... Yeah, I didn't hit. Okay, I didn't see that because it was overlapping with the ladder. I like the charge. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's actually good. Like, you can roll and probably skip the first... I hate this. It's constantly hopping away. Just as I'm preparing to get... I'm gonna get hit by that? Yep. That was my own bad. Just as I'm about to get the hit to get the upgrade to the sword gauge, whatever it's called, sword meter, it successfully evades. Just give me the wound. It's kind of interesting how the wound break works. Because from what I can tell, if you hit multiple wounds, you get, you can fill the gauge, you can skip steps in the gauge build, which is nice. That probably should have missed, I think. Yeah, but like with wounds, it's a lot easier to build gauge without having to counter. And the follow-up is... I don't know if the follow-up's worth it. In this scenario it would have been because I have two wounds that I could have broken to get two levels of sword enhancement. Just please stop. Please stop moving. And, like, realistically, I'm probably going to do that. Like, this follow-up is pretty cool, but it's... I don't know, it feels... No, I didn't get the gauge, because it's dead, so it didn't leave wounds to trigger. That was early. Slow. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to me. For me, the countering is difficult. Because A, I'm unpracticed. That was bad. I didn't think it was actually going to target me. And I'm really bad at using the Foresight Slash effectively. You can move a lot with it though, with the focus mode, which is kind of helpful. Like, I feel like the focus mode really benefits Longsword. It probably benefits Greatsword in a similar way if it, you know, lets you target. Too late. Early, but I didn't get hit, so it's acceptable. Okay, I thought he would step forward. It would step forward. Terrible. Oop. Of course, it dodged mid as part of its attack. Very unfortunate. It's kind of like dodging with the insect glaive wound strike. Excuse me. Sorry. I hate that it sheathes after that. It's reasonable that it does. Come on, just hit the wound, please. There are so many wounds. And it's gonna full gauge. Unfortunate. I don't think I should have been hit by the stinger there. I should have been hit, just not by the stinger. I've started using the weapon attack as the default instead of the knife sometimes because it's just slightly more interesting. Yeah, I think I'm close to knowing the correct timing for the counter, the special sheath counter, not the Foresight Slash. Foresight, I assume Foresight is basically anytime you're moving is fine. But I don't know. I'm assuming everything from where you start standing to when you start moving forward works. Might be wrong. I think I have all the tickets I need. Or all the tickets that I want. So I don't really need to farm that anymore. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Yeah, I have all 10 Blossom tickets. There's only 10 things that I think is useful. I finished grinding that Stygian. I'm never going to use it, but I really don't know what the difference is. Is it just plain hair? Or is the hair in the way? Either way. So I have Blossom Dance catalogs that I need to collect, or want to collect. I need 8 of them. And I think that's it for this event. Other than collecting the bombs from the dailies. It's like a Wyveria quest gets me a Blossom Barrel Bomb, and assuming this is the only source of them, that's something to do. I'm kind of sad. I already have the full set of Zoshia armor that I wanted. It didn't even take that long. So I want to run this because that's where I get the Blossom Dance catalog. Do I want to use a different weapon though? What is it weak to? It is weak to ice. I think I just made an ice charge blade. Yeah. I think that's what I should use. Frost, precise. Precise is not useful, but frost is pretty good. Crit element is not that good. Ooh, crit element handicraft. If I have other handicraft, that might be nice. I have a bandolier frost, which is not helpful. I do love these multi-component decorations. It helps a lot. More file capacity might be good. I have no idea how impactful it is. I might go for that. 2 levels handicraft. Probably don't need it. Probably a bad choice. Doesn't really matter. So I'll run that. And do the Zhuwu. I don't know the pronunciation. It is all about trying weapons. I do want to eat. Food should wear out in 15 minutes, which should be fine. Yeah, 23. More than enough. They didn't whistle. Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of nice to try different weapons. It's been a while since I've used the charge blade. I think I can remember enough. Oh, has it been like 2 months? It will be rough initially, but it'll go fine. I need a item. I was trying. What was I trying to do there? I was trying to input a combo for a different weapon entirely. Too slow. I don't like... Wait, why? The charge blade is left-handed. Because, like, normally right-handed would be shield left. Sword right? Correct? But... the charge blade does the opposite. What? Oh, there's some weird counter that exists that I did not do intentionally. How do I need to wound break, I think, to trigger, or wound break or sneak attack to trigger the axe boost. I don't know if sneak attack actually works. I think sneak attack I'm mixing up with the axe effect for the switch axe. That's pretty mediocre damage, frankly. It's not very good, that attack. Especially for eating up my entire file. Well, I don't have the axe form, which is part of it maybe, but For eating up all my files, that was pretty bad. Ooh, actual turf war. Was there no damage there? Where was... I thought it was wounded. Or did I accidentally... Lovely. Break the wound. I love getting comboed. And then unable to do anything. Yeah, I regret this. Goodbye. Switch at... Oh, Charge Blade, you're gone for now. Is it? Yep, it's following me. Nope. Too much momentum. It's fine. Not really worth healing. But I did it regardless. Give me a mount hit that I was actually hoping it wouldn't mount. I was hoping it would just be like step towards mounting. And that I would mount at the actual final destination. Okay, I was really hoping that would not do that. Hit the wound, please. Thank you. Hate this game. How does that not hit the wound? It hit the wound because it did the damage indicator that is attributed to the wounds. But it didn't hit the wound because it didn't trigger the wound attack. This game is terrible sometimes. Please hit. Okay, it didn't hit the head wound. Of course it ran away. Okay, that didn't work, but I did avoid the hit. Does the normal EI Slash have super armor? Of at least some super armor? That's kind of interesting. Nope. I hate when it's here because it can rotate so fast, it's impossible to dodge without like a counter or just diving away and putting your weapon away and supermanning, but it's always rough when you're up close for that. You probably have to just time it correctly, but I'm bad, so don't climb. Hey, it actually hit. Yeah, that damage is so lacking. Like, it feels like it should be a lot more damage. Okay, finally it hit. It's wasteful, but that could have saved me, but yeah, it was definitely hit. I can go for the damage to hopefully break a wound. Okay, the sheath after that is always annoying. This is probably a superior combo. That's not even what I wanted it to do. Okay, I didn't even go for the swing and it still burns the gauge. That's good to know that I have to... If I'm not going to succeed in the attack, I need to make sure that I cancel it. Okay, I walked into that and it didn't work, but that's fine. Too slow? What was that? That looked really weird. Like, I think it was sloped up on the terrain, making it very unclear what it was doing to me. Nope. I'm gonna get grabbed, which is actually a good thing, because it's a free opening. Which is actually kind of interesting. Like, you want to get grabbed there, because it gives such a free... It gives so much free damage. Okay, 2 blunt pods, that's good enough. I didn't... Oh, actually, I did chop off an arm, didn't I? Right there. It's just very... I would say, other than the blue, that's almost impossible to see from the angle that I was at while riding my Sacred. Good thing for the map, though. Interesting. I noticed that the tentacles are shown with that, there's a specific icon that's fairly generic that's used, where tails, when they're cut off, are a tail icon. I'm surprised that they don't, I'm surprised that they don't use the tail icon, or they don't have a, yeah, I'm mostly just surprised it's not the tail icon, because the tails are what you normally cut off and then have to carve. Maybe not always, but it's like, it's the most common, I believe. So instead of just defaulting to that, I'm surprised... Oops. Okay, that's fine. I'm surprised that they were more cautious. I'm fully building the gauge, even though there's no point. That was not what I wanted. I did sheathe it. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I pressed the right button. I do think that... Okay, this is bad. Yep. Because despite running at full speed on the Sacred, it was not dodgeable. Well, yeah, no, actually, that's the biggest thing. The fact that that follow-up sheathes the weapon is actually really frustrating. Because I'm pretty sure the Helm Splitter, or whatever it's called, doesn't inherently sheathe. So you don't have to pull the weapon out again. Okay, what is this? So, like, having to pull your weapon out again, it's really annoying. It's good when you have critical draw, probably, but it's tedious when all you're trying to do is break a wound right away to recover the gauge that you just lost. Okay. Just there. Hit the other one. We might have hit the other one. Yeah, it has a different, the generic icon for the Tentacles. Umbra Gem. Not terrible. It's kind of neat. I enjoy... I think I was gonna try to say... Oh, those one at a time is kind of rough. I think that for me, I've gotten 3 flare jewels in fairly quick succession. But for me, I kind of do like this less fully counter focused longsword. Like, to me, it doesn't feel super important. Like, it's good to counter. I'm gonna do... Oh no, I want to do one in Wyveria. It's good to do... I did this because I want to say that. It is good to do counters when it is beneficial, but it not being super duper necessary is kind of good for me because I'm bad at countering. I should eat first. I have 10 minutes. I should be able to kill a Fulgur Anjanath in 10 minutes. And if not, I can suffer the consequences. Yeah, like, I am bad at countering. Consistently. So if that is the primary mechanic, it goes poorly for me. Until it eventually might click decently. Like, Sunbreak Switch Axe, it clicked reasonably well. Not like use it primarily as the primary attack, because that's just really boring. Like, I think that style was not fun. It might have been a counter. No way to know. No way for me to know. You're not targeting me, so kind of pointless. Okay, just in time. As always. Greed, and it paid off. That didn't count because it wasn't even going to hit me in the first place. Give me the wound. I thought he had a wound on his foot. I guess I might have broken it accidentally. Oh no, he had a wound. He had a wound on his side. It's not consistent. Why did he not get the wound on his... Oh, wait, the wound just takes... Or the weak point. It's not a wound. Just takes a while to show up when he does the charge. Okay. I mean, I avoided the attack, but I did not get the counter. And I missed because I'm bad. Big explosion. Exactly what I was hoping for. The sheath is still annoying, but... that would have been a better time to Foresight Slash if I was good. I think that might have hit. Oh yeah, it did, because I got the gauge, yeah. Whoop. Okay, you definitely can't just use that to avoid attacks. I like spamming the helm splitter. And like just being able to fuel that with the wounds that the helm splitter itself creates. No, you... I would have kept stunning you and you would have been stuck forever. Darn. It's just very satisfying to like keep it stuck forever. Suffering. And the wound... Oh, the wound is still there. Good. I don't know if I hit there. I feel like I should have hit because... I mean, it made contact. But it... All I saw was a big 300, which would not have been my hit. Whoop. Okay, let's just... Does a sneak attack give gauge? Not if you get exploded during it, that's for sure. Oh, no, you... Don't run away. You're a big dinosaur. Why would you run away? You're a big electric dinosaur that can regenerate its wounds by drinking wyvern's milk. I don't want this. If it can't regen while I'm doing this, that's fine. But if it can, then that's really bad. And I want to get out of here. Yep, it regened its wounds because of the mount. Oh, whatever. Hit that. Get the energy back. It's very satisfying. Please don't. I missed. Don't run away again. Don't run away again. Okay, good. I've been very annoyed by him running away again. You wanna fight? I'll helm splitter you. You good? I mean, it's not going to attack back because it's sort of end quest stuff, I think. Leave now? Huh. I kind of hate and also really like this weird sacred armor. It's a bit much, but hey, Fulgur gems. Good sacrifices, probably. 7 minutes. That's good. Sub 7 minutes. I didn't need to eat. But I think for now, I will wrap up here. I'll continue this tomorrow. Collecting the bits and bobs and practicing more with the longsword. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yes, before I stop though. I need to check. Oh, this is the wrong place. I think it's the other, the base camp is where I need to go. I want to see how much I can sacrifice the Fulgur orbs for. See if I can get upgrades and upgrade material to make this. I actually really like this longsword because the exploding, yeah, I'll just fast travel. The blast seems to stagger a lot, and with the high hit count and all that on the red gauge longsword, it staggers a lot on stuff like Zuwu. So it feels great, and so I'd be very happy to upgrade this weapon, which the festival shares are pretty bad, but needs more of this. Obviously it's not going to be the highest count, given that they are orbs and they're fairly rare. That's one too many. I do like being able to just sort of sacrifice excess materials like this. Though, is it really excess material, and what are the odds that I will regret this if I ever want to make weapons using this stuff? Probably fairly high odds that I will regret it. The Gravios Medulla is not bad. Yeah, Fulgur Gems 500 each. That's pretty good. I was just, yep, it would get me to perfectly a full amount of Orichalcite, either one. So this should let me upgrade this weapon. I think the ideal upgrade, well, I would say sort of, it's probably either affinity or raw would be ideal, but full blast would be funny. So I'm hoping it's just 5 blast element reinforcements. Either 5 blast elements or 5 affinity is what I want. It's probably going to be a mix of stuff, but because that's how it works, it's just chance. Ooh, sharpness. It's not that bad. 2 sharpnesses and 3 attacks is pretty though. It's not very good. But it's a lot of sharpness at least. Like, it's not the worst. It's not what I wanted. But it's fine. It fulfills its role. Not having to sharpen as much is good. It felt like Longsword loses sharpness quickly, so at least it's a good weapon for it. Which is, it's something. But that actually means handicraft is probably a little bit less useful without, like, a break point. Like, if handicraft means I don't need to sharpen ever, then that's good. If I still have to sharpen multiple times per hunt, it would probably be better to switch to the faster sharpening. Either way, I will stop here. I will continue tomorrow when I have more tasks to clear to collect barrels. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye.